Hi there, Summer Angel, and you're watching Orgasm Central TV.
How did you get started in this industry?
Hmm. Actually, taking pretty pictures. I never really was wasn't gonna get into the porn side so much.
Hmm.
I just started taking some pretty pictures, and the fans started asking for a little bit more, and I started providing a little bit more. And then before you know it, pretty pictures got into full nudes and full nudes got into porn because it pays pretty well and it helps your fan base grow and you can make some nice income on all the websites.
What do you like most about your work, and what do you like the least?
Hmm. The most I think I like the adventure. I like the storylines. I think porn should have a really cool storyline to it. And that's kind of what I like, a little bit of the story to it. So I like that when I get a scene where, like for example, I did a scene with Sally, and it was a three-page script. So that was a lot of fun for me, you know. What do I least don't like about it? Um, Actually, I'd rather always do my own hair and makeup. That's what I hate
Oh,
about
really?
it. Yeah. Yeah. They always try to make you look like somebody that you're not, you know?
Oh, so like,
Obviously, if you're doing a GILF scene, they make me look like 20 years older than I already am, and I'm already old, but they make me even look older. So it's like, okay, really? Yeah.
people in
But
hair
I
and
get
makeup,
it,
they
I get it.
they really fuck up your look like that much? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you should see some of my pictures. You'll see, you'll go, oh my God. Yeah.
I,
In one of them, I look like Doris Day. Not that you know who that is,
no,
but
I know Doris. Yeah, she's an actress. I know.
yeah,
Uh,
old time actress with the little flipped up hairdo and oh yeah. hmm Or like Betty White. I looked like Betty White one time. I'm like, oh my God.
uh, oh, yeah,
Mhm.
because you remind me of like Shirley MacLaine from Terms of Endearment.
Yeah.
I I know
Yeah.
that because I was a film major.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you know all of these people. So you know a lot of the people I'm talking about then.
Yeah, I'm not some like Gen Z idiot like who's on
Yeah.
TikTok 24/7. No, I know these people. I mean,
Good for
there
you.
there are guys that are in like their 30s that don't know who Johnny Mathis is.
Yeah. That's wild. Well, it's funny. We had a conversation the other day about somebody's hair was sticking up and we called him alfalfa. And he's looking going, I have no idea who that is. And we're like, okay, the Rascals are like a institution. How do you not know who they are? You know? But
Even if you didn't see the 1930s, there was a 1994 reboot.
yeah.
So it I watched that when I was a kid too. Like,
Mhm.
but anywho,
Yeah.
so what was your favorite scene to shoot?
I created this Stud Man for Summer series. And I have fun with that
Yeah.
because I'm the one that's being creative and telling them what kind of stud man they're going to be. Like, for example, Pablo was one of them. Pablo Fierro was one of them. And he comes from Dark Fans. And just his name, Pablo, sounded sensual and dark. And so that's the kind of stud man that I asked for at the door. Was one that was going to be very sensual. And there he was. Then one was like a tie-me-up dude, and another one was a pizza dude, and that kind of thing. So that's fun. That's fun for me.
So Pablo sounds sensual and dark.
Yeah, the name Pablo Fierro does to me. From a woman's point of view, anyway.
Yeah, from my point of view, it sounds like drug dealer.
That's a good one.
That
Yeah, it does.
Pablo Escobar. It's not that far removed from it.
Yeah, you know. I've seen Pablo Escobar's house though in
Oh,
Tulum. Yeah,
oh, for real? Okay.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
I'll only bring that up because I remember I was. You ever see this movie with Johnny Depp, Blow? He played
Yes.
George. Yeah. Oh yeah, yes. And I think he was like smuggling drugs for Pablo Escobar, I think. And yeah, yeah. I just that's I don't know why I bring that up. But it was like it's such an underrated Johnny Depp film.
Hmm.
It's like, but anyway, here's one of those hard SAT questions that might get you a little confused, but not confused, but like it's a long-winded question. So, according to the 2022 Free Speech Coalition, 46% of adult workers have been restricted on services like PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. 36% of adult performers have lost at least one bank account. 55% have been denied insurance because of their background. And 50% have been denied a loan because of sex work. So, what do you think of those statistics?
I think it's probably very true because one of the other reasons I got into this industry and stopped making just pretty pictures was
Yeah.
because I was one of those people that lost their job because of what she was doing. And I wasn't even doing porn at the time. I was just on, Instagram, OnlyFans, taking pretty pictures and not even doing anything sexual at all.
And you lost your
My
job.
employer, again, you work anywhere you work nowadays, is they can, the right to fire you for any reason whatsoever. So they had found out about my OnlyFans account. I was in and out of my office in 10 minutes. So therefore, I decided to go hot and heavy then into to Summer. I'm thinking, well, Summer needs to grow her career now. I could probably count already on both hands how many people have I have known in this industry that have lost their job in the last year as well, doing what they're doing. So a lot of people I also know have lost their Cash Apps account because they're finding that, they're getting money from paid clients and websites and things like that. So yeah, I believe it. I believe it. And it's a shame. I mean, people should be able to do whatever they want to do.
Well, because I know I've interviewed other women that, they lost their teaching or their nursing job. I don't know what you did before this. Uh,
I was in stock and investments, office
like,
job.
like lose your you lose your job because of OnlyFans for that. I mean, if it's one thing if it's like teaching because it's like, you're around kids and stuff, and parents might feel some type of way, but like office job, it's like I thought, everything everything goes there. No one cared.
Yeah, you would think so, but it doesn't work that way. It was family-owned business, very old school family-owned business. They didn't want their girl in their office to be doing that. And they could fire you for any reason in Florida. So they don't even need a reason.
Yeah, I noticed that's
Yeah.
kind of a trend for most states, like in Virginia and Maryland, even DC. It's
Hmm.
like an at will
Yeah.
fire termination. Uh,
And here's the baddest part about it. So once you lose a job like that,
yeah.
you go to get another job, right? Well, they're going to do a background check on your former employer. So no new place is going to hire you unless they don't really give a shit what you do. And those places in trading and investments are very few and far between. You've got to have a Series 63 license. You've got to have all this other stuff. So those jobs aren't, they're very, like I said, few and far between. So they're not gonna, so I pretty much don't have much of a choice to do what I'm doing at the moment.
Oh. So how do you,
Granted, I could work at Publix or something like that, which is okay.
yeah.
But
So how do you think people can support sex workers?
buy their content, be on their pages. That's exactly how. And sometimes too, it's nice. Like we all have our little wish lists on Amazon. And it's all great that they're buying us things, and a lot of the things it does really help because a lot of the pictures I do obviously is the stuff that you get off your Amazon list. But realistically, become a fan and stay a fan, you know. Uh, And I know everybody's tastes differ and change, but just be a fan for a while. That's all.
Mm. So what makes you stand out in this industry?
Well, my age and how I look for my age and my outgoing personality is what does it. They tell me I probably have one of the best energies in the business, and I'm probably one of the oldest in the business, at least out of the group of girls I travel with. So,
I mean, yeah, yeah, I know,
yep.
yeah, I know it's rude to ask a woman's age too, but like, I didn't interview this woman, but there's this 75-year-old dominatrix who is still, beating the shit out of men, still kicking it like that. Like, so yeah, age ain't nothing but a number, and like,
Yeah.
it's almost like, yeah, that's still
And
sexy.
for me to get into it at the age I got into it, I mean, somebody like Sally that has been into it, her whole life, pretty much, So her now being the age she's at, you get it. Me, I just started this last year at my age, and who the hell starts, you know, doing porn at the age of 64?
I
I
mean,
do, you know, I do.
yeah, well, I mean, some directors they don't make their first feature until like their 50s.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm.
that's yeah, a few of them. But like when you say Sally, you mean Sally D'Angelo?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God, she is gorgeous.
yes. That's my Sally.
But where do you see yourself in like 5 to 10 years?
5 years, the AVN Gilf of the Year award, and 10 years retired on the beach somewhere. There you go.
Yeah, I know. That's a great goal.
Yep.
So, what's your greatest accomplishment in this industry?
I would like to say I'm really pushing the Gilf card. I mean, when I stepped on board, that's exactly what I did. I just had a granddaughter, and I said, you know what? There's all these MILFs, there's all these cougars, there's all this stuff. Bottom line, I'm a GILF, so I'm going to own it. So, and I've been pushing that for the last year to the fact where I think I was just interviewed last month. Nookies did a big thing on, bringing a GILF award to the AVNs, and I'm hoping that I had a big help in that. And I think I probably did, you
Yeah.
know. So I think that if anything, they're like, yeah, that's Summer, that's that Foxy Fit GILF.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at you now. You're something.
Thank you. I try.
But one last question though. This is the SAT question. What's the difference between a kink and a fetish in your opinion? I get
I
some
don't know. You
different
tell
answers.
me.
I get I Oh,
Well, you know what? To me, a kink could be something normal, people, something that could be normal every single day, but you just add a twist to your normalcy. Where a fetish is definitely doing something outside of the norm. Make sense? And whatever your norm is, because your norm is different than my norm.
yeah.
So that's why I can't say what your fetish might be and my fetish might be. But to me, that is kind of the difference in what makes people different. You know, I don't, I don't think I have a kink or a fetish because I change daily. I'm still changing. I'm still evolving, you know. I'm still finding new and creative things, or new things that I like that I didn't know. And like I said, I'm freaking old, so I've been doing this shit a long time, and I'm still thinking, ooh, that's kind of cool. I'd like that. So,
I mean, yeah, I think everyone always is changing daily and evolving
hmm
because it's like 5 years ago when I first interviewed my first dominatrix or sex worker, I told her I wasn't into feet, but now I'm kind of into feet.
Hey, see, I know. I took some feet pictures today, and I never do it. I'm thinking, okay, these are for the feet people, because there's a lot of them out there. See now, so what is that? A kink or a fetish?
Well, it's kinky. Let's put it that way. It's kinky. It,
Kinda.
yeah, yeah. Uh, but I think you need a fetish. I think what it is, you
A
need a fetish
fetish
to
would be
get off.
something you're doing with your feet, like a foot job with your feet. You could
Right.
have a fetish for feet, hand jobs,
Yeah,
maybe.
like well, foot job because you
Foot
need
jobs.
foot job.
Yeah.
Because you need a kink, you're just being kinky with it. A fetish, I think you need
Right.
it to just get off.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
That's why
So is
there's so
that
many
maybe?
frustrated men out there in the world.
Yeah. Well, you could get off on a kink too, though.
Yeah, I think it's a little different because kinky, and then fetish. That's what you need to get off. Like
Yeah.
your kink is like, okay, I like feet, but you need a foot job to get off. That's your fetish.
Mhm.
I
I
prefer.
had a guy one time pay me to drive my car barefooted. He didn't want to see any other part of me, just walk from my door into my car and drive my car barefooted. I'm like, I didn't know what to do with my feet. So I'm like tap dancing them. I'm thinking this is kind of boring. So I'm trying to.
That's what he likes. That's
Yeah. I was trying, like I said, I was trying to be creative too.
what,
Maybe they're making them move the same way. Then I'm doing the windshield wipers. He loved it. He wants another one. I'm like, okay. Whatever floats one's boat.